Welcome everyone. So I was up with the moon and I was taping this reading with the moon this morning, but nothing has worked out. And I actually have tried to tape this reading a couple times, even in hopes we would see the moon. Now, the new moon is in Pisces, and that's really, to me, when I think of Pisces, I think of like malleable clay. Pisces is fluid. It's water energy. It's connected to heart. It's connected to emotions, visionary, psychic, nature, the oneness, creation, and just like the energy of just like malleable clay and going with the flow. So if you can mix the energy of like malleable clay with going with the flow, and your dreams of creation and connecting to your heart, well, wow, what a time this is gonna be. Now, where'd I put the book? I wanted to read the card. It's right here. Lovely Moonology Oracle. Love it. The meeting of the two fish. I love this. New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Speaking of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry, this card suggests a new start is coming your way, and it's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If that all sounds like a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces is a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work. Wow, I can't even talk. Logic won't work right now. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Chant. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries, or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is a sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you're feeling, as you pull this, well, we pulled this card for informational purposes, it's more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow and only you know if that's the case or not. Whatever you're feeling is the truth. So your feelings, connected to your feelings right now. Be heart-centered. All right, now let's see what the cards have to say. Thank you for joining me here. The new moon is a time of intentions. I always rate my new moon intentions and dreams, visions, wishes, but connected to heart, connected to emotions. We have got the Two of Swords. And now in this deck, she's ready to take the blindfold off, grab those swords, and go. She's made a decision. She's not at the crossing anymore. And that's what this is about. Like we just heard in the book, this is a last-ditch chance to make our dreams come true. We have been trying to manifest our abundance. We have been trying to manifest unions. We've been trying to manifest new lives, creation of new earth. We know that we are in the time of letting go of the old so we can make room for the new. Creation and destruction. Destruction and creation. This person's made a choice. And it's not to negatively charge their battery anymore, their story. It's time to heal, restore, and create. Right, so we have the Three of Cups and the Chariot. I don't feel like in this Chariot card I get the meaning of celebration. One sec, guys. What's up, my man? I don't get the feeling of celebration. I get the feeling of this party times, I see like drinking and ego games and just out, you know, feeling ourselves all up in our ego, not connected to heart. I don't feel the connection to heart in here. I just feel like these people in this card are more concerned about what's in the cup than they're concerned about connecting to their heart. It's what's in the cup. What are you offering in the cup? Oh, well, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve that. It's that kind of mentality. And then I just feel like this person is just ready to get in their chariot and go away from that. It doesn't matter what's in the cup. What's in the cup is of heart. And it's not of what do I have to offer you from the store? What do I have to offer you, like for you to get like a financial gain or a present? And I know we all have a language of love. It doesn't mean we dismiss caring for other people. But now this is about heart. This is about like a real romance, a real relationship. And I don't just see like getting together to be fake. I feel like it's just time. Like this person has made a choice, whoever I'm resonating with here, and thank you for joining me, has made a choice and has made a choice to actively understand their dark, their light. There is dark, there is light, where they've been, where they're going, and they're just ready for something real and something connected to the heart. And that's why they're just getting in the chariot. It's time to go. Alrighty. And there we go. We've got the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. And I love how, look, he's just taking the water and he's pouring it all in the cups. So he's left the party. He or she's left the party and now went home and is just filling up their cups. And that's making them happy. That's literally making them happy. It's like, look, and they're spending time with their children. Their children are there. Spending time with children, family, friends, you know, people in our community that we harmonize with, that we're building New Earth with. And look, we have the world, we have completion. And I love how in this deck, it is the coming together of divine masculine, divine feminine, hugging, you know, true love. Like they've just found each other. And it feels so good. It's a true romance. With the Ace of Pentacles. The gift of the seed. And then look, we've got the Page of Cups. you know, I'm going to put them like this because I feel called to do it. The Page of Cups is somebody who is creating with love, and they have something to offer. That is why that cup has a fish in it. And I love that the bird has, I think the bird has dropped the fish in here. You know what? We're going to read this card. We'll get the message from this card. And then Justice. And we know that we're in a time of justice. Justice is here. Justice is here. And that's what is really coming true here. Our wishes are coming true. Like, we have to go in stages. We don't just have everything we want overnight. We know that we're learning that slow and steady wins the race, and it's time spent, right? And sometimes, depending upon what we're manifesting, it might take a little bit longer. So we have to go through the stages. And I really feel like this is now getting justice. Getting justice for our past, getting justice, like cleansing karma. Moving on from a time of it being okay to just be cruel and hurt everybody, and that that's just the way it's gonna go down. It's not going down like that anymore. We're transforming, we're transmuting, we're harmonizing, we are raising our vibration. And it's like Spirit's here. Spirit's presence is very well known in this card. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, grounding the energy. And I love that the serpent is coming out of the tree with that pentacle. And it's like she's meditating. She's like hypnotized. She's sitting there in nature. And it's like, to ground the energy, we're going to have to transform it. So it's kind of like what I was telling you about. It's like, you know, this new moon in Pisces is going to bring this energy, this dreamy like energy. And it might even have you hypnotized, but you're going to have to ground it and transform it if you want to create with it. And that's what I see in this card. And then you plant it. You're going to plant it. You actually have to take it, take that vision and then plant it. And remember, it's going to look different once you ground it. Sorry, guys, my son is awake. And we have the King of Pentacles. Now we have got masculine and feminine energy. And their counterparts. And I love because in the Queen of Pentacles, there is the serpent. And now we've got the pentacle. And in the King of Pentacles, we have got the hand from the cloud. And it's just hovering above his head. But he's grounded. He's transformed. Like, you can see that a darkness was faced in the King of Pentacles. And there's a transformation here. And we know that when we left brain, right brain connection, masculine and feminine connection within us, we are mastering ourselves. We are restoring ourselves. We're going to where we need to go. And that's what I love here. It's like a choice has been made. A choice has been made to be balanced and evolve, as well as a choice of love. A choice of a union filled with love between a masculine and a feminine. Heart-centered. Not driven by the ego. Not driven by, you know, the old templates that we have. But, you know, of like I said here, what I see in this Three of Cups. It's ego games. It's what it looks like on the outside. It's, you know, not filling our cups. It's being concerned about what's in them, and it's not of heart. But now we connect to our hearts, and we get justice for ourselves and spirit. Spirit, let's just like getting closer to source, getting closer to Mother Nature. The Page of Cups is the personification of water. Still waters run deep, and the Page of Cups is a bottomless spring of thought and contemplation. In fact, according to the tarot tradition, the Page of Cups is water in human form. He wears a hat and a tunic of seafoam green, embroidered with a watery motif. As he contemplates the emblem of his suit, a seagull drops a fish into his cup. The Page of Cups is a dreamer. He's a young man with an old soul and the heart of a poet. He's an artist, well suited to literary pursuits, songwriting, lyric composition, anything that demands an undercurrent of emotion. Because he's young and immature, his emotions can rise and fall with the ideas. The sensitive Page of Cups is the personification of water, being sensitive, gentle, and kind, dreamy and imaginative. Being a poet, an artist, and a dreamer. Kind, sympathetic, romantic, tender, sweet, gentle, dreamy, and imaginative. But also someone who is sincere. Now, the Page of Cups embodies the fluid undercurrents that connect the suit of cups to the watery world of emotion. And this also is someone offering you the gift of friendship, love, creation. But this person's creating. Guys, I need a minute, please. Hold on. This is the perfect energy we're talking about to be in, of creation. That's what the Page of Cups is doing, and I love how the bird dropped the fish into the cup. So spirits there dropping your fish into your cup. Now what are you gonna do with it? And that's really what it's saying about the energies that are here. Now let's just go a little bit deeper and clarify. All right. And there it is. So, Judgment. Angel of the Past. Upside down. The angel of the past evokes the last judgment when souls were called for reckoning. The angel uses a trumpet to blow a judgment call, a spiritual awakening. It's time to wake up to who we truly are and to assess our past actions. The dolphins leaping from the water are our past selves, or people or situations returning as memories. So, it is time to awaken. The angel of the past sees you looking back before you finally move on. You may need to forgive yourself and someone else, or decide if a person or a situation deserves a second chance. The past may in some way come back so that you can resolve an issue that is affecting you now. This card is also a call to a spiritual service and can be a sign that you are connecting with guides and angels to shed light upon an old situation. Angel message: look back without regret and learn from past mistakes. And that's everything we just discussed. This is the time we're in. Right, let's see what's being activated. Actually, you know what? I'll go in here first. See what's being activated. I know it's hard saying goodbye to the past. I really recognize that it is not easy. But where there is destruction, there is creation. Black moon, earth, economy. When the moon loses all its light in an earth sign, there is a slowing down of progress on all fronts. With regard to material projects, this is not a period in which to take out new investments or engage in any kind of risk. It is a period for cutting back on expenses. When this card is pulled, the sign is not very happy to give up home comforts that have been earned through hard work, so there will be a need to apply a greater amount of self-discipline than usual. This is an ideal period for returning to parts of a project that were left unfinished because of the need to make progress, and completing them so that nothing is wasted and everything is ready for a new start at a later date. All right. And there it is. The youth. This is what's being activated with the moon's energies. Adventure, new horizons, excitement, independence, freedom, rebellion, impulsiveness, loyalty, and compromise. Sweet-faced, the youth has left the security of his home and hearth without a backward glance. He is alone, but confident in the knowledge that a loving and supportive family will be there if he has need of them. On a quest for adventure and discovery, he seeks the excitement of the new and unknown in distant lands. Following whispers and rumor, he takes risks with little thought or care. His choice is to live in the moment. The past is left behind, while thoughts of the future rest only as far as his next journey. Every adventure gives him a greater knowledge of the world and his place in it. Experiences. Believing himself both immortal and infallible, he often acts spontaneously, using his charm and enthusiasm to win him favor and release him from strife. He rebels against sage advice to use restraint or caution. As far as the youth is concerned, the greater the risk, the more rewarding the outcome. The only loyalty he shows is to those companions who journey with him. Those who are loyal to the quest will have his loyalty in return, while those who seek to curb and restrict him will meet him with resistance. Those who share his passions and interests are right, while those who do not share wrong, they are shades of gray. The youth sees all in black and white. The youth also sees the freedom to find his own answers. Tradition be damned. Life is too short to follow in another's footsteps and do things their way. The youth will do things his way without thought for the consequences. His concern is for today. Tomorrow can take care of itself. We know we are in a time of change. We know we are in a time of shifting. This is the energy you want to be connecting to in the Page of Cups. But we can temper it. We can temper it. And it's really a time of letting go of the past and building the future, looking towards the future. That's what this whole reading is saying, and like the energies from this moon. It is the gift literally of creation. The malleable clay, fluid like mutable energy of Pisces. And what do you want to do with it? And I know it hurts, but If that is saying goodbye to your past to create something new, connect to your heart and remember, please, you matter, and what you're creating and doing here matters. Thank you for joining me here today. I will see you again soon. Please take care.